Well, welcome back everyone. You joined me and Ollie. Ollie's reeling in a fish right now, actually, his first fish of the session. What is it? Thorny. Nice. Well, we are on Cardiff foreshore. It's a nice small tide tonight, so we're on a part of the foreshore called the boulders, which is the first part of the foreshore you get to, or the first part of the beach you get to. And we're just having a bit of a chill session. We weren't really planning on anything tonight, but Ollie phoned me to see if I wanted to go, so I thought, why not? Bring it over, have a quick look. Give the viewers a look at your ray. There we go, there's his ray. Nice way to start the session. So yeah, we are on the boulders. Now, that is our first cast. But on my first two casts, I put a pulley rig out on each, and I put ragworm and squid out my left, a mackerel on the right. And I was setting the camera up, chatting to Ollie, and I looked up, and my left-hand rod with the rag and squid was virtually on the floor. The line was all slack. Picked it up, it was coming in slack, keep coming, and then it just sort of started nodding a bit, and I missed it. So I was a bit annoying because, you know, there is a chance of having a cod tonight, so I'm not feeling massively hopeful because obviously we all know they don't exist, but we stay hopeful because you never know. So yeah, we're going to get fishing now. I just baited up a pulley rig with ragworm and squid, and out there now I got ragworm and squid on my right and a 3-hook flapper in close with some worm and mackerel to see if I can catch some pouting or whiting to use for bait for an eel. So yeah, get that hug on my stud now and sit back, have a chill and see what the session has hold for us. Right, well I had another chance, had another bite, and I've got myself a strap conger, probably about £5 maybe, nothing too big, not too small. But I was just sat there on my phone and I looked up and I had a nice slack liner again, and I was holding it and it would just keep coming in. I didn't feel any sort of positive pullover. Hooked up into it, it was thudding away quite nice, staying deep all the way, and it got to about 30 odd yards out and it locked up solid, and I could feel it thumping away. And I was saying to Ollie, I wonder if that's the elusive cod. And I left it on my stand for a bit because I couldn't get out of the snag. Seen it bouncing a bit in my stand. Tightened back up and it obviously got the lead out. Must have been the lead stuck or something. So yeah, it's another species. So obviously I'm not going to sit here and hold him much longer. Get him unhooked now, get him sent straight back. Right, well, Ollie's got a bite. And is he going to set the hooks? He has. He reckons it's another ray. What bait's it on?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
No.
Oh, that loop rig?
Yeah, I think so.
What reel's he on tonight?
The battered old
Pen Fathom. Oh, listen to that line whistle. Oh, look at that face of struggle.
Oh yeah.
Here we have another thornback. He was right. There we go, another nice thornback. And also, hiding underneath is a whiting. Was on a pulley or a loop rig?
Loop rig,
On a loop rig. Yes, or £6, £7 maybe. It's quite a chunky one. Lovely. Now, straight after Ollie put that fish back, we both had bites, and Ollie's got another thorny, and I had a bite on this one. And yeah, that's a fish. Double hookup luck. Hopefully I got a thorny, not another eel. It's on mackerel, this one. Hopefully you can see me all right. And mine's got to be locked up. Again. Same thing as that eel. Right in the same place as well. Let's give a bit of slack. Well, I got mine out the snag. That's my first thorny of the night. And Ollie, whichever one I think was the left one was the one he was reeling in when I had mine. And then as we were faffing around with him, his other rod went. That's another 3 thornies for the session.
Lovely.
So yeah, happy days, good fishing. Not bad for a last minute session. Nice patterns on that one, look. Happy days. Nice fishing up here on Cardiff foreshore. Nice easy fishing as well. Nothing too sort of complicated. Nice short walk, easy fishing, and very productive. We'll get these sent back down and hopefully get some more. Well, after we got those thornies back, I just put a 3-hook flapper out there, quite close in, and it didn't take long before I had to bite on it. So hopefully we've got a bit of fresh bait. Yeah, he's going. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think we got something. Hopefully it's perfect bait size. Oh, I got 2. 2 fish. That's better than 1. There we go, 2 very small whiting that are literally perfect for what I want. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, as you can probably tell, whiting have got an absolute, well, a terrible habit of spinning your rigs up when you're fishing a bit lighter. So if you are fishing purely for whiting, and pouting also, sometimes it saves going a little bit heavier to avoid this from happening a bit. But yeah, they are perfect for what I wanted. Stick them out hole and hopefully catch us a conger on them, or maybe some nice thornies. So yeah, nice. I'm going to get a pulley rig up there now with one of these baited up on and see what we get. Well, it's been a little bit quiet for probably 2 casts or so, I'd say. That's why I stuck some fresh rigs out. I got a 3-hook flapper on my left, about 40-50 yards out, and I got ragworm and squid on my right hand rod at distance on a pulley, and I've got a bite on it. So I'm hoping we're into another fish, maybe another ray. And if it is a ray, it's going to be a thorny. You don't really get anything else up here. They're normally, very, very rarely you'll see a blonde up here. I've only ever heard of a couple. I don't think it's an eel. We'll soon see. I'll wait for it to go again, and we'll wind down into it. Yeah, there he is. And I've missed it. Well, that's no good. Well, I suppose you can't hook them all. Yeah, that's on mackerel and squid, that one. Something definitely had to go with it. Bait's a bit squished. Right, well I got a ragworm and squid, or ragworm mackerel, either one, ready to go next. We'll stick that out there now. Well, I just wound in to check my bait, and I have caught myself another species for the night, and that is a good old Bristol Channel dogfish. So obviously get him unhooked, set it straight back. My right rod here, I was about to say my right hand rod, but my right hand rod has got a bite as well. That's on straight ragworm on a pulley. It was the same little bite I had earlier on off my thorny, slow little pullover, so with a bit of joy you might have another thornback. But I'm going to bait this up now with some squid and ragworm, and we'll see what's on that right hand rod. That hasn't been out for that long, but if it's going, it's going. So quickly get this baited back up now. Most of the bites, well, all the thornies really, other than one of the ones that Ollie had been on mackerel, or mackerel and squid, but one of the ones that Ollie had was on black lug and ragworm. So what I'm going to do a nice mackerel and squid bait, I think. So I'm just going to cut a piece of, I've just got the mantle of a squid here, opened up, folded it over. I'm going to stick that on my baiting needle. You'll probably struggle to see me doing this properly. It's quite awkward with a light down on the floor, obviously with the shadows, with the light coming from the floor. But I need to sort myself out with another tripod so my light can be sort of at the right height. But until then, I'll have to manage like this. So put the squid mantle on there and nick the hook in. Now there's quite a bit of tide, well not quite a bit, there's just a bit of tide running there now. So I'm going to keep the baits fairly small, I'm not going to go too big. So that's a squid on there, and then a piece of mackerel. That's a nice size. I'm going to cut it down. Just put that alongside the squid mantle on top of the dongle, so the dongle's coming out fairly central of the bait. Whip it back up, and then quite a lot of elastic on the base of the hook to stop it from spinning back over and hooking back into the bait when the fish grabs it. There we go, nice little bait there, ready to go. I'm going to refresh this one now with that mackerel and squid bait on the pulley, and then what we're going to do is have one more cast after that and shoot off. We weren't really plan on having a long session, it was only meant to be a little short one. It's high water about, I think it was about 15-20 minutes ago. So let's get this rod down while he's casting. So yeah, we only decided to fish a bit because it's like 11:30 now. Obviously got to work tomorrow and that, so don't want to stay too late. What's wrong? What's that? So there we go. There is my squid and mackerel, little small bait. So I'll stick that out there now and then have one more cast and see if we can find ourselves at least one more fish, or even one more fish each on our last cast. Well, we're just sitting at our last cast and we looked up and Ollie's rod was tripping out. What do you reckon is going on? Run us through it.
I don't really know, to be honest.
You don't know? There's definitely a bite. What bait's it on?
I can't remember. With a ragworm.
Squid and ragworm. You heard it first, people.
Go for that thing.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. You missed it. Oh, he said he didn't know. Oh, cut the camera. Right, he's got his second chance now. And he's hooked it. He thinks it's a dog, but you know, a hooked fish is better than a missed fish, you know. Spy here. Oh, it looks like a dogfish. Imagine if that was a cod. Wow, 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 wow. That is incredible. Look at that flopping around doing the dogfish dance.
Incredible.
Give us a look, give us a look. Wow, you should be very impressed.
I am.
That's,
So proud of myself.
that's beautiful. Well, after Ollie's amazing dogfish, we decided to pack up. So that is us done for another session. And for what was not even going to be a session, we weren't even going to go tonight. It turned out quite productive. We had, well, Ollie had 3 thornies, a dog and a whiting. I had the thorny, an eel, 2 dogs and 3 whiting. So not a bad little bag of fish actually, that. Better than I thought it'd be up here. But this time of year it can be pretty decent in all fairness. If it's fairly mild weather, like it's not too cold tonight. We've had frost for the past like week or so. Or not frost, but quite cold temperatures, and it's been quite mild today, so kind of made sense to come out. So yeah, turned out quite nice in the end. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Not sure where you'll see me next. So yeah, as usual, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.